How y'all living? Gotta go live on my phone. I'm live on my phone, and let me do this. Let me go in the chat room and watch you guys chop it up with me live. What's going on, guys? I think my connection here. Excuse me. I'm sorry, guys. All right, I'm back though. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. All right. Let me look at it over here. It's still a little janky. All right, it's still a little bit janky. Let me hear the sound. Look at it over here. It's still a little janky. All right, so I can read the comments up here. But how y'all living, man? How are y'all living? What's up? I'm out here in Hawaii, coming in loud and clear. That's what's up. That's what's up. Am I blurry? I think I look a little blurry. On my end, I'm looking blurry. I need to put this thing up on something. Shout out to Brooklyn. What's going on in Brooklyn? All right. Shout out to Brooklyn. Shout out to the family. Glad y'all in. Oh, you sent me an email. What's up, Elevation Outlaw? I got that malware out of my computer. It was a brother who hooked me up last night, and I got that out. What's up, Jasmine Jade? How are you, dear? Harlem in the building. That's what's up. How y'all living? What's up from Stockton, California? Glad to have you. It was a long flight, long 6 hour flight, very long flight, and it's a hell of a flight when you got three babies with you, three kids with you. TJ was fine. He was cool. He slept most of the time. TJ was real good. Asir was pretty good on the plane, but Mateo, goddamn, Mateo was a terrible too. Boy, Mateo showed his ass. That boy showed his ass from the house all the way to the hotel. Oh, Mateo was showing his ass. He was crying because we knew we had to get up at like 6 in the morning. So he was crying all the way to the car, crying on the way to the airport, crying inside the airport, crying in baggage claim, crying in security check, crying on the plane. He finally went to sleep a little bit on the plane. And then they got out the plane once we got in Hawaii, and him and Asir, they were just taking turns, turning the fuck up. They start running off. Asir just dotted out one way, and Mateo ran the other way. And then they thought the shit was a game, so we're chasing them around the goddamn airport. Mateo's ass tried to get on another fucking plane. I'm like, oh my God. And I had to chase him. I had to run through security. They're like, hey, wait. I'm like, I gotta go get my son. And he's about to board another fucking plane to Japan. It was a bunch of Japanese people. They're looking like, what the hell? Like, boy, nigga, Mateo's ass about to get on a whole different plane to Japan. I'm like, if y'all don't help me babysit these fucking kids, man, god damn. Oh my god, he's fast as shit, man. Man, man, man. So we finally got here. We chilling. Oh, that's why I'm late. It's been a long ass day, and plus it's early here. 7 o'clock here. It's actually 7 o'clock here in Hawaii. Hawaii's like 2 hours behind LA. The janky phone edition. Is my phone? Is the connection still janky? Yeah. Yeah, the connection is still a little jank. 3 hour. What now? What time is it in LA? All my LA people. Am I boring right now? Yeah, I hate these hotels are like hit or miss, especially in Hawaii. It's still janky. The connection, okay, it's still janky. Ah man, I hate I can't really chop it up like I want to. Yeah, it's blurry, just blurry. No, I'm on a regular iPhone. It's just I'm out here by the beach in Hawaii. Sometimes their connections are just kind of hit or miss. The connection in the hotels are real hit or miss. You dig? What's up? Yeah, some serious stuff I wanted to touch on today. I really wanted to. Is it clear now? Is it getting better? There's some serious stuff I wanted to touch on. It's getting better. It's clear. We can see me. Okay. It's 12:07 in New York City. It's 2 p.m. Sunday in Tokyo. That's what's up. Last time I was in, yeah, I think the connection was better when I was in Hawaii because I was in Waikiki. I'm over here. What's the name of this town? What's the name of this place? Aulani. That's where I am. Aulani. So I'm about 45 minutes outside of Waikiki. The audio is good. Okay. So while I'm here, I know it's going to be a little janky, but I wanted to talk about something that I saw, and I wanted to be able to show you guys a video of these dudes. It was in Minnesota. It was a story that came out. These dudes were at a Chipotle in Minnesota, and they were recording video of the people in Chipotle not wanting to serve them. It was a group of dudes, black cats, young black dudes. They wanted to get some food from Chipotle, and the workers there didn't want to serve them because they said they looked like some people who kind of scammed food, got some food and left. And the dudes were on Twitter posting the video. They were like, "Hold on, let me pull that up. Let me pull that up. Let me pull it up. All right. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Da-da-da-da-da. All right. Okay, some dude named Masoud Ali. He's on Twitter, and he posted a video. And I wish I could show it, but my connection is real janky right now. Masoud Ali. He's in Minnesota. And he said, "Can a group of well established African Americans get a bite to eat after a long workout session?" Chipotle tweets. So he posted this video getting told to leave Chipotle. They were being told to leave Chipotle because they looked like some people who had ran a scam before. And these dudes were on some we're just well-meaning African Americans, and that right there was real. The way he said that, the way he tweeted that was real weird. It was real weird. Shout out to everybody putting some donations on the Melanoid Ministry. So this Masoud Ali dude, most black people don't say no shit like that. Can a group of well-established African Americans get a bite to eat? Oh no, that just sounded real weird. So the Chipotle worker actually got fired. I think they might be thinking about rehiring him. I don't know. Rehiring her looked like a white Latina person. But this dude, Musaad Ali, they looked at some people dug up some more of his tweets, and him and his buddies, they have a whole little thing where they dine and dash and then they brag about it. They brag about going and stealing food, not paying for it, and this is a thing they do. And the Musaad Ali dude he looks like he's a Somalian dude. He's a look like a second generation Somalian immigrant. Minnesota has a lot of those cats. Look at this little badass boy right here. What's up, little boy? Yes, daddy. Yeah, done daddy and mommy nothing. What's up? Say hello. Say hello.
Hello.
There you go. Say, how did you act today? You were just showing up. You the what?
No, Anna. Jill.
Where did you go today?
Where did you go today, Mateo?
Were you in the airplane?
He's trying to goddamn act innocent now. He ain't innocent. He was showing out on that damn plane.
I might have to say that.
What Jeff said? Hold on. Who's that? Who's that ringing? Yeah, he.
Me.
That's you. No, 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 no,
Who
no,
is
no,
that?
no, 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 no.
Why are you on your phone?
Because the connection is real janky here at the hotel. Man, take a minute. I'm gonna be there in a minute because my connection is so janky. I can't really broadcast that long.
I gotta wait 2 days. Come on.
Okay. He looked like Tiger's son, hilarious.
Come on, buddy, get up.
Don't let that cute shit fool you. Daddy! Daddy, nothing. He was showing the fuck out today. He wore us out. He still ain't sleepy. His ass still up, dancing, and then a Mickey Mouse. Yeah. And they in here tearing up the hotel with the hotel, and they've never seen like house phones before, so they keep picking up the house phones, calling people and shit. Hello. I'm like, get your asses off the phone. House phones are just something foreign to them. You know, a lot of us, we don't have a house phone. You know, we all have cell phones. Man, what's up, Rashonda? But now Mateo was the baby. That's the thing. But back to what I'm saying. I don't want to get too sidetracked. So back to what I'm saying. This Somalian cat, Musaad Ali, they're going around doing some old dusty, bummy ass bullshit, dining and dashing. Once they get caught, they start hollering about how they African American. Man, if y'all don't get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, no, 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 no. And now when people pull up their tweets of them scamming, people are on some talking that race card bullshit. That we get the brunt of that. The DOS American, Native American blacks, we start getting the brunt of the fuck shit. This is what I've been telling folks about how some of these, not all, but we got a lot of these coon, opportunist, and foreign finessing second generation immigrants who come over here and try to finesse and scam and use native black Americans as their come up. They try to use us as their shield. You damn right they don't identify as black. Them Somalians don't identify with us at all. I'm real offended by that. Those Somalians don't identify with us at all. They don't identify. You call them black, they get offended. Them motherfuckers, you call them black a lot of times. Let's just keep it 100. And I got a lot of Somalian listeners, Somalian fans, and I love you. Much respect to you. But you know people within your culture, they come over here and be on some other shit. I don't know those niggas. I don't know them. They're not friends of black society as a group. These are facts. They're not friends of black society as a group. People are going to cut this bullshit out where they try to use us as their come up. They use us to kind of finesse and scam when they get caught. They try to hide behind us. See, the dude was on Twitter trying to get sympathy, talking all this. I'm an African American. We African Americans, man. Why y'all attacking us African Americans? And then naturally, if we see something that we perceive as a non-justice, we'll start jumping up defending the people. And no, this nigga, he's a known finesser. You dig? He better take his little old Captain Phillips ass on somewhere. Get the fuck on, dude. Y'all not gonna come up off us like that. We're gonna have to start as black, native black Americans, we're gonna have to start cleaning house. Meaning that we're gonna have to circle our wagons and we're gonna start trimming off the fat from the people who hide behind black people yet do fuckery all day and hide behind black people. A lot of these coon foreign finessing immigrants do that. A lot of these Negro bedwenchers who call themselves black feminists, they do that. They engage in all types of fuckery. And when you call them out, they start hiding behind all black women. Oh, no, you criticize me. You don't like black women's. Oh, you don't like black women. They use black women as a shield. You dig? That's going to have to stop. All these other groups hide behind us when they want to get some immigration reform, all of a sudden they come and jump in the crowd with us with a Martin Luther King sign talking about we all in this together. Injustice anywhere is injustice everywhere. They come with the Martin Luther King quotes. No, 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 no. No, no, no. We're going to have to start excluding people, family. Black Americans, we've always had this whole kumbaya, everybody's welcome, we'll bring you all in, we'll protect you, we're oppressed, or we're going to protect the oppressed. Fuck that. We're going to have a mass hold your own nuts movement. And we're going to have to start distancing ourselves from these groups who try to leech off us, yet they don't empower us. They go out of their way to disempower us. Some I don't give a fuck how black you are. Motherfucker, you're going to have to hold your own nuts because your blackness is going to have to be here. Hell no, those Somalians never stood up for black people collectively. I remember those Somalians, a lot of Somalian immigrants were mad at me when I was talking about the dude who played the pirate in Captain Phillips. Years ago, I did a broadcast about that movie, and I was talking about how the dude, the guy who played the pirate, I can't think of his name, but the dude was complaining that there were a lack of roles for him. The dude who played the Somalian pirate in the movie Captain Phillips, he came to Hollywood and he thought he was about to be the next Denzel or something, but this motherfucker was mad that he wasn't getting roles. I'm like, nigga, you look like a fucking Somalian pirate. What roles are you gonna be in? How many roles do they have for a nigga who looks like a Somalian pirate? And some roles are just meant for you. Sometimes you just get born into a role. And I was clowning. I'm saying, nigga, you're not about to be a leading man. You're not about to be the next Michael B. Jordan. What they gonna have you in Creed 3? Getting your little old bony ass whooped in the ring? What they gonna have you in, nigga? I want to be a romantic lead. I want to be a romantic lead. Dude. And the Somalians were mad at me for saying that. I'm like, where's the lie, though? Where the fuck is the lie? This nigga can't be in no more movies. He can't be in a romantic comedy. I mean, guy, he's not about to be the next Idris Elba. He's a ashy elbows, but not Idris Elba. My God. I mean, he was born to play the role of a Somalian pirate. Shit. My 1804 movie is amazing. Thank you. My man saw 1804. Much respect. Much respect. Man. And I don't give a shit about y'all being mad at me. Some of y'all immigrants. I don't care. The facts are facts. So they were mad at me for saying that. But you don't know it's true. What else is he gonna be in? They're not about to have that nigga in nothing else. Yeah, they created roles for Gabby Sidibe. Gabby Sidibe is almost, I hate to say it's the industry almost uses her as an inside joke. Unfortunately. And I like Gabby Sidibe, that's just that she hasn't done anything wrong to anybody. I mean, she's a sweetheart. She's just trying to make a living. Nah, I don't knock that, but I don't like when people parade her around. I remember when they were parading her around as some kind of sex symbol. That was like an inside joke within the industry. That was some inside joke shit they were trying to do, and I didn't appreciate it. You dig? But yeah, again, the Captain Phillips dude, who played the Somalian pirate. When I saw the movie, I'm like, I said before, I'm like, boy, the special effects makeup on this nigga is amazing. I'm like, man, boy, whoever, they gonna get an Oscar for the goddamn makeup they put on that nigga. And then I saw this nigga do like red carpet events. And this nigga was on the red carpet in a Prada tuxedo with them same fucking teeth. I'm like, that's that nigga mouth for real? God damn. Oh, so that wasn't no special effects? Shit. They use a method actor. That's that nigga teeth for real, for real? Damn. Hell yeah, nigga. I thought it was special effects they put on that dude. I'm like, they got the same motherfucker they used for Michael Jackson Thriller. I'm like, damn, this nigga's gonna get an Oscar award for this makeup. Shit. I'm like, this motherfucker right here, boy, they did work to get this nigga. They got that shit looking realistic as hell. Man. I'm like, nigga, what? You trying to be a romantic lead with them fucking teeth? I cannot see this nigga running with his shirt open in the rain, hugging bitches. I just can't see it. Nigga. So he never got paid. I think he got a nice chunk of change. Well, what else he gonna play? He gonna play a pimp and hustle and flow? It's hard out here for a pimp. It is hard out here for a pimp. It is hard out here for a pimp. But like I said, man, niggas out here be trying to finesse. We got a lot of foreign finesses who come over here and try to come up off us. And that's something we're gonna have to cut off. And I don't appreciate that nigga up there in Minnesota, them little second generation Somalian immigrants trying to finesse and hiding behind black Americans. You know, y'all don't trivialize the shit that we do, the shit that we go through, the shit that we fight for. I take grave offense to that. And then you're giving ammunition to the white supremacists to use against us because what happens, again, they look at us as one big nigga. Even though these Somalians, they think there's something else, they look at black folks as one big nigga. So when they pull a twist like that and do some old janky, dusty ass sucker shit on some dine and dash and then hide behind black Americans, we get the brunt of that. We get the backlash from it. And that goes back to, like I told y'all before, the whole concept of checking in. The whole concept of rappers checking in, and I broke this down before, and this is a testament as to why that was so important. Because you would have a lot of rappers come to LA, and the whole checking in thing really started in LA. Back in the 80s, you had a radio station called K-Day. K-Day was the first all hip hop station, 24 hours a day, hip hop. Started by a dude named Greg Mack. Great station. And they would play, K-Day would play a lot of West Coast stuff, but they would play a lot of East Coast stuff. They would play a lot of East Coast stuff, so a lot of rappers from the East Coast would come out to LA. And, they perform at Skateland, World on Wheels, the Casa, different places around LA. A lot of cats will come to LA, and remember in the 80s, LA was not a damn joke. You go to certain places, you have the wrong color on, and niggas would get at you. So you would kind of have to know somebody in order to be safe. So a lot of dudes would click up with LA cats. A lot of dudes would click up with Ice-T. So Ice-T would give him a cosign. A lot of dudes would click up with my dudes called the LA Posse, who were an offshoot of Uncle Jam's Army. Uncle Jam's Army was a big DJ crew out here in LA, and the Egyptian Lover and all these dudes were a part of that. Some of those dudes branched off, became the LA Posse. And, a lot of East Coast cats went through them. And, you would have to kind of know somebody. In LL, where there's an infamous story about LL getting robbed. I think it was at World on, it was someplace. LL had a red Kango on or something. I heard about Houdini getting robbed. I think I heard about Curtis Blow. They hit Curtis Blow. So a lot of folks from the East Coast was coming out getting hit. They were hitting them. You dig? So to thwart that, you would have to say, hey, look, I'm with such and such, and some people would give you a pass. People would help you get a pass. Same thing happened with MC Search. MC Search, and I just saw that interview MC Search did on Vlad, and MC Search was on some dry snitching shit. He was on some real dry snitching bullshit on this last interview he did with DJ Vlad. MC Search, he was one of these white cats who, he had a sister, he was fucking a sister, so he hung around a lot of black dudes. So he's a white boy who he was down, so he got a little comfortable and he thought he can talk reckless and all that shit. And where he was from, a lot of dudes in New York were trying to get on. So, they'll let him do the yo 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 word to the mother bullshit because, they were trying to get put on. And he did put on a lot of black rappers. That shit didn't fly in LA. MC Serch said some slick shit about Hammer. And, Hammer's folks were connected all throughout LA. So, you know, MC Serch had a forced check-in. MC Serch had a forced check-in. The streets was about to get at his ass real heavy, and he was dry snitching, talking about Hammer put a hit out on him, and it wasn't even about that. It was just you running your mouth and be talking about somebody who has respect out here, and you're not gonna move around like you good like that. The only person I know back in New York who checked MC Serch was Griff. That's the only person I know who like physically stepped to him for running his fucking mouth. You dig? Yeah, Griff checked him. Griff was the only one who checked him. Griff was like, "Who the fuck is this dude talking about? Who are you talking to?" Griff was like, "No, no, no. Who? This dude is corny. Who the fuck is he? He talking too much." So Griff was the only person I know out there who stepped to him. He had a whole city of niggas about to get at his ass when he went to the West Coast. That's what I'm saying. So that check-in was very important. You couldn't have no cat out here running reckless at the mouth talking about folks who got respect and connected on the streets. Nah, all that yo 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 word to the mother shit was already funny style anyway, and niggas weren't gonna come out to LA. The check-in got a little more severe around the early '90s. In the '80s, it was all about you come out, you good, so you don't get caught slipping. You have to hook up with a rapper or a DJ crew. Then you had to check in with the gangs. You dig? In the late '80s, early '90s, you had to check in with the gangs. You had to check in with them because a lot of cats, a lot of rappers tried to associate themselves with gangs. If they couldn't find other rap crews to associate themselves with, they would have to associate themselves with gangs to say, "Hey, I'm with such and such crib, I'm with such and such blood." Because in the early '90s, the late '80s, early '90s, that's when a lot of gangsters started getting into the industry. A lot of niggas started flipping that dope money and getting in the industry, like Easy, Harry O. All these cats start flipping that street money and getting these labels popping. You dig? And I know my Wi-Fi is janky. I know my Wi-Fi is janky. But cats start coming to LA, and niggas start taxing them. Especially when they would come to LA and try to work with cats and not pay them because that's what happened with the whole Vanilla Ice thing. With the whole Vanilla Ice thing, there was a dude named Chocolate from Texas, and Chocolate had an album out on it was a small label. I think it was called First Priority Records, something like that. It was a very small label, but Chocolate actually had an album out. But Chocolate was the dude who was signed to the early incarnation of Death Row. He was one of the signees. It was a dude named Chocolate. And it was like Chocolate and Vanilla. He worked with Vanilla Ice. Well, Chocolate worked with Vanilla. And, I think he wrote and produced, had something to do with the Ice Ice Baby song. The connection is good now? All right. Hey, Chocolate is a stripper name. Yeah, but the thing is, Chocolate was connected with Death Row and those dudes. And before they were Death Row, Chocolate had Snoop on his album. Yeah, Chocolate. I'm giving y'all some history shit here. that late was the label. Somebody in LA probably know. Was that label? Was it First Priority Records? Because I know it was a few groups who had albums out on that label. I think it was First Priority. I know it was a good friend of mine from back in the day, a dude named TNT. He had a joint on there. The South Central Cartel had an album on that label. What's up? What's up, babe?
Hmm?
What's going on with you?
Oh, so
What happened?
he just put the camera on me.
Yeah.
Had my video on.
What's up, Teo? What you whining about?
It's not going to Yeah, they're in my luggage.
Solar? No, no, no. They got on Solar. It was South Central Cartel on Solar. When the lights flip houses, First Priority. No, it must have been on Solar later. They must have got down with Solar later, but I remember that it was on first. I could have swore it was First Priority Records. Let me Google that shit while I'm talking. I'm asking y'all. I could Google it. I'm just using memory. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Because there's a difference between Priority and First Priority Records. Hold on, Sons of the Madness. What the hell was that label? Hold on one second. I'm gonna show y'all the name of that shit. 'Cause that was my shit back in the day. I'm gonna get my names right because there was a few people on that label. It was like a nigga named Tweety Bird Low. There was a few people on that label. I can't find it online. Hold on. You gotta deal. I think the album was it You Gotta Deal With This. It's hard to look it up now. I don't want to waste time looking it up. Yeah, I don't want to waste time looking it. No, no, no. It wasn't Priority Rec. Priority is different. No, no, no. Priority is a different. No, no, no. It's not Priority Records. It's not Priority Records. Hold on. I'm gonna find the name of that damn label. I could have swore it was First Priority Records, but hold on, let me see something. Was it Pump Records? Hold on. Quality Records. Okay, my bad. My bad. Quality is not First Priority. My bad. It was Quality Records. There you go. Remember, I'm getting old as fuck. It was Quality Records. That's my bad. It was Quality Records because I knew they were on Wilshire. Quality Records. My bad. It wasn't First Priority. It was Quality Records. That's the name of the label. Quality Records. Quality. It was a few people on Quality Records. I think Chocolate, his shit was on Quality Records. Let me double check that. I just had the name mixed up. It wasn't First Priority. It was Quality Records. It had a lot of early West Coast independent stuff on that. It was Quality Records. That was the label. Yeah, yeah, that was a small indie label out of LA. What's up, Savannah the Great? How are you, dear? How are you, love? Yeah, that was Quality Records. Out of LA. I think Chocolate had an album out on that. All right, so I'm just digressing a little bit. But the thing is, the dude wrote for Vanilla Ice. The dude wrote for Vanilla Ice. He had his own thing going out. He had his own thing popping. And, Phil had to step to Vanilla Ice. We're talking about the check-in. So, the shit started getting real. You had niggas from the streets really getting up here and shaking motherfuckers down for their paper. So, so a lot of cats had to get gang affiliations because a lot of dudes, what they would try to do, they would try to claim a gang affiliation that they weren't really affiliated with. So cats will come to town and get dudes to not mess with them. They'll be like, "Oh yeah, I'm with East Coast Crips. I'm with Long Beach Insane. Oh, they my homies. I'm with Denver Lanes, Bloods." You know, they'll start claiming all these folks. So niggas out here doing rah rah shit by claiming some of these gangs that ain't really down with.